What's up, everybody? Christian's still turning on his mic. Wait, let's wait for him. Let's wait.
Hello.
There we go. What's up? What's poppin' and crackin', everybody? What's up? He's still finding a way to turn on his mic. But what's up, everyone? Hey, we welcome you, all right, to another February. All right, another week of February. It is Feb 8. All right, 8. Again, I'm back with Christian. Christian, my co-host, is here. All right, it's beautiful that it's beautiful that we get to have him back. All right, we get to have him back. It's a good thing always. All right, good stuff. Anyways, wait, let me open up the chat. Actually, let us open up the chat, and we shall see.
So far,
all
there's none
who's
yet
joining
this hour,
us
at this minute.
Not yet. At this very minute.
Yes,
I'll say
none
hi.
yet
Hello.
so far.
Hello. Yeah,
Hello,
go say hi,
guys.
man, if you're in the chat. Go say hi. Hello, what is
Hello,
up?
hello, what's
Yo.
up?
It's amazing. Okay.
Actually, if I'm correct, you can actually check in Messenger. In the live stream, who are actual viewers, if I'm correct.
Oh, I didn't know that's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I
was
remember.
actually,
I remember, yeah. But I
surprised
saw
with
that feature on the PC, though. I did not see it.
Yeah, on the PC.
Yeah, I
but
did not
don't
see it
know
here on
about
the
mobile.
phone. Not on the phone. Hey, if I can get my brother's attention real quick. Seki Squirt, are you there? Do you hear me? Seki Squirt,
We call upon.
we call upon you. All right, we shall summon you. Are you there? There we go. Okay, I think we're a little bit zoomed out.
Yeah, we're a little bit zoomed out.
Yeah, we're a little bit far.
What's up?
But we have like so much
Yeah, we have so
room,
much
hey.
space.
on top.
Sheesh. This is live.
Me, if you could just like crop us there, I think that's gonna be better. Because there's so much room space over here. It's insane. Anyways, all right, how's everyone doing? Of course, we're still talking about the same topic of modern romance.
Which is?
Modern romance. There we go. Modern romance. We had a good little talk of prelude prelude to the talk last week with my brother Seki.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and it's amazing to see that well, of course it's the love month, and usually we'd have talks about this one, it's all about love and all,
All you need is
Sweet.
love.
all you need is love. All right, but yeah, like, I think a lot of us have been, really going, have been, well, okay, let's admit to the court, no, to the people.
Yeah.
Right, Christian, what is the status? What is your status? Are you trying to date someone? Are you trying to?
Right now,
Yes, sir.
currently, I try talking with people.
Okay.
I don't know, just take it slow, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Um,
beautiful.
So far, this one, I don't know. I just don't like having the cliche of. I mean, like, sure, I'd be fine if to go out on February
Yes,
14.
Feb 14 is near.
I mean,
it is.
yeah. But like,
Next week Tuesday. If I'm
yeah,
not
that's next
mistaken.
week. That's next week Tuesday. But I feel like there's like too many people on that day.
Yes,
So
there
it's
are
all-
so many.
So
So many.
lots of people would say, "Oh, just go like
After
2 days or
yeah,
after,
2 days
yeah.
after, or like
Yeah.
2 days
Or even before.
Yeah, before would work too.
I mean, sure, why not?
I
I'm
think,
happy to do
if
that.
I'm not mistaken, I think prices of stuff goes up too.
Yes, like mostly flowers.
Yeah, flowers go up.
The candies.
Yes,
They even have like
that is very true.
promos.
That is very true. So if you are gonna buy, pre-book it already. Pre-book it. It's beautiful, amazing stuff. But anyways, all right. Of course, we're gonna talk about this, and I think a lot of the younger people, right now or like these days, when they're trying to date someone, it's always the date to try and see, date to to try and see. Date, it's always date to it's never date to actually like find the last person you want to date. It's always date to test, test.
Oh yeah, they just
and then
test.
they just
it,
keep
and that's it.
testing. So it leads a lot of people. It leads a trail of broken-hearted people on both ends. I don't think it's just one person who gets heartbroken. On both ends.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna talk about dating for your soulmate. Have you ever thought about that? That you actually have
A soulmate, finding your soulmate.
Yeah.
I
No,
feel
there
like-
are different kinds of soulmate though. Wait lang.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I've seen this somewhere. I'm not sure if they are true though.
Soulmates. Do you believe in soulmates? Finding your soulmate.
Okay.
I feel like that's such I don't know.
Do I believe in soulmates?
Hmm.
I think there is someone who is
Destined.
destined.
Yeah.
That, it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So what is a soulmate? A soulmate, according to mindbodygreen.com. Okay. A soulmate is when two people feel they are linked on a soul level
Oh wow.
in a significant, extraordinary way. Okay,
Mhm.
interesting. Yeah, so apparently, I was right there. People say there are so much different types of soulmates. Okay, so one of them is soul partners.
Okay.
Certain souls you are agreed to partner with in this lifetime.
Okay.
You might have agreed to be best friends, in-laws, raise children together, open a business together. So that kind of part. It's really
Okay.
more like what like good friends. Like,
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
like
It's
good
like a
friends.
partner,
Yeah, it's like a
like
good,
partner in crime.
buddy. There we go.
Yeah.
And then there's one that's called soul ties. Right?
Oh.
Soul ties is, it's simply the sense that another soul in your life for a reason. Okay?
Mhm.
For example, if your life is very busy and you meet a new potential friend or business partner or,
Mm-hmm.
classmate, the sense that you have a soul tie to this person could inspire you to make room in your life for the relationship. Interesting. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. This one is very common. Past life soulmate.
Yeah, I feel like that's like. Oh no, we've been.
Yeah, I
in the
feel like a
past,
lot of
something
people
that.
like
I
would
had a-
always
I
get like,
had
I
a
have a feeling like we met in the past or something like that.
Yeah,
That is true. That is true. And of course there are romantic soulmates.
Yes, there's that. The classic.
That's a classic.
Oh my gosh, we're meant to be
Yes, sir.
together.
And then there's twin flame. Okay.
Oh.
Twin flame is a popular term actually. It describes an intense soul connection. Interesting.
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay? And some people believe in twin flames are actually one soul that was split into two bodies.
Oh wow.
So I think a way to say this is, you know how you and another person are so alike?
like you're you're the
Yeah.
missing part of me.
Yeah,
Something like
that's
that.
true. It's like we're literally one brain,
Yes,
one
yes.
one body. We're not one body, but we're like one brain, one thought, one
Mhm.
mouth. Like we speak the same things, we think the same things. We do the same things, but on different bodies. Parang ganun. I think that's what that means.
Wow, finding someone like that is like. is
I
insane.
have met someone like
Yeah.
that though.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's funny too. It's funny too, cause like when we speak to each other, we just keep agreeing because we both think the same way. So we're
Oh.
like, yeah, and then they're like, yeah, like, yeah. So it's just like, yes.
I have as well something like that.
Uh-huh.
We have like have you heard of like twin telepathy?
Yeah,
So-
something like that.
So
actually.
I have my cousin.
Uh-huh.
She's one of the ones here in the
Oh,
on my phone.
okay.
We have literally the same ideas and thoughts.
Really,
And
really.
sometimes
Okay.
we get mistaken by our circle of
Interesting.
friends and
Ah,
even
yeah, yeah.
like other relatives
Yes.
that we're in a relationship.
No, that is
There's-
very common. I think
there's
with
that.
I think with
Because we're like so ideal.
yeah,
we're
it's
so
the same, like the
we're
same,
so the same.
Like you're vibing with the same frequency.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that way it's like, in a way, I think it could be mistaken. A lot of people would mistake that
Yeah.
because I think if let's say if this is a relationship and
Mhm.
this is you two. Instead of you going up and down, which is typical
Yeah.
dynamic of a relationship, you're both going up and down.
Yeah, there's
You're
that.
literally the same. You vibe the same way. So that's, that's twin flame apparently. And then of course there are companion soulmates, all right, which is, best mates, all right. You got best mates. And then there's so much more, right? These are, well, I don't really get all of them, but it's, it kind of makes sense when you're talking about love, right? Because a lot of people would, oh, this person's my soulmate, this person's, this person's me, right? This person's me, okay? So, dating equations, there are dating equations out there. And let's ask each other if we've ever gotten into one.
Okay.
Right person, wrong time. Have you ever gotten that kind of relationship?
The right person.
You met the right person, but you're in the wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, how does that feel like? I think, for sure that must suck. Right?
Yeah,
that must feel
suck,
like yeah, it feels very bad because oh, this person's great and all, but the timing is not really the best.
Like, there could have been something.
Yes, that's true.
But it's just like, not at this moment because a lot of stuff is happening or something like that.
I get that. I get that.
Let's say, probably not at the same
level.
Yeah, something like that.
I understand. Yeah, I get that. I think I did experience that one too. So, well, I was already in college this time. And I think I was just in the worst spot possible to be placed in a relationship. I would admit that the person was great, the person was amazing. They had they had a personality that would not seem fit for their height, because usually people would say, oh, your personality is as big as your height. Right? So if you have you're small or something, oh, it fits your personality. So that person's their personality is way bigger than their height. But I was just at the worst spot. I was down and out. I was down and out. This was pandemic too. I was down and out. I wasn't doing well with school and all that stuff. It was just massively bad. And I feel bad for the other person because they're usually in these situations, it's the other person who's, at the wrong time. But this one is I'm at the wrong time. The person was right, but I was not in the wrong time. I was in wrong timing. So yeah, there's something like that. And then have you ever gotten this? Wrong person, right time. This I haven't gotten.
Wait, wrong person?
Wrong person, but right time.
Wait, what? So
basically, you got the wrong person, but you are you yourself, your timing is your timing is yes, you're ready for the relationship.
Wrong person?
Yeah, but you got the wrong person. You haven't. I think I never did it. Still the wrong person. That's true.
I don't think.
No, because it's. So basically, these equations lead to, there's an equal. So right person, wrong time equals wrong relationship. Wrong person, right time is still equal to wrong relationship.
All right.
And then wrong person, wrong time. Of course, it doesn't negate anything.
Yeah, it doesn't negate.
It's wrong. It's wrong, right? Yes, it's a wrong relationship. Wrong. It doesn't, it's not wrong plus wrong doesn't negate it. It's still wrong.
It's still wrong.
It's still wrong. All right. And yeah, have you ever gotten wrong person at wrong time, right time? I think this falls to a lot of people.
Yeah,
but not. I did not fall into this.
I'm trying to recall.
Huh?
I'm trying to recall.
You're trying to recall.
Wrong person at the right time.
I do not just. I choose the people right.
Oh,
I choose the people properly.
Had.
So this I don't. This has. You've had this already.
I've had.
This is I think this is kind of the worst thing, because when you say wrong person, right time, you're okay, you're stable, your timing is alright because you're ready for it. They're ready for it. Well, ready at least, but wrong time, wrong person. So it's
it's just not the right person.
It's just not the right person for you at all.
Yeah, I've had that. Yes.
Yeah, yes. And then of course there's wrong person, wrong time. Have I
Wrong
ever gotten
person,
wrong
wrong time?
person, wrong time? I think
Yes,
I have.
I've also
I think
had
I
that.
have.
I had
I
that.
think I've had wrong person, wrong time.
You know,
Ah.
you know why I became wrong person, wrong time?
Why?
It's just because of the wrong person at the right time.
No. Mine is literally like wrong person and wrong time.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, yeah, I've also
I
had
mean,
that
could
one.
haven't been any worse. Like, it's
Mhm.
already bad. It could have, it could have
Yeah.
been any worse. And, wrong person to add it up. So, wrong relationship. And then, all right, and then there are right person, right relationship. Okay, that
Sheesh.
is right person, right time equals right relationship. Those are the beautiful things to see.
Mhm.
I love one thing I love about TikTok. Right, TikTok is a beautiful app if used wisely.
All right.
I love this guy. His name is Hunter something, and he goes around asking people, how do you meet the love of your life?
Oh, I feel like that's like that guy interviewing like even the old people.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude, I
yes, I saw
love
that one
I
in
love
Instagram.
the stories.
Oh yes,
I love the
they
stories
give.
of these people, getting, most especially the older ones, getting to find the love of their life. They get married. It's always a beautiful thing, right?
Mhm.
The wrong cancels each other's out. No, this time it doesn't. Okay,
All right.
it's still
It's
wrong.
not the same as
It's
mathematics.
not the same as maths. Quick maths. It's not quick maths. All right. Wrong person, wrong time is wrong relationship.
That's true.
It's not quick maths. Okay. But yeah, you get to hear the stories of other people. And I think one of the best ways, or one of the beautiful things that God has gifted us with, is the gift of love. Wrong person, wrong time equals right relationship due to basic algebra. No, not
No.
in relationships. Do not take that. All right. Anyways, okay. I think the gift of love is such a beautiful thing, because I think it doesn't really find, it's not about, finding the most beautiful girl out there. It's not about finding the most attractive one out there. It's
Mhm.
finding, it's love finding you. The
That's
same
true.
way Jesus, finds you, same way God found you, right?
Mhm.
Wherever you're at in in life or something, when love finds you, it becomes a very beautiful thing.
Mhm.
All right, a passage in 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4 to 8. Excuse me. It says, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. Always hopes. Always perseveres. Love never fails." All right. Okay. God bless your word in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. Okay. Soul. What is the soul? Soul is the invisible, intangible, psychological, and emotional part of our existence. Remember, our bodies are composed of spirit, soul, and body.
Mhm.
Okay. And body is our physical, what
Uh-huh.
we see right now. What
Mhm.
you can touch, things you can taste, things you can hear, smell. All right. That
Mhm.
okay. That falls. Touch is the physical, which is body. Those things, thinking, all right, your thoughts, your conscience, that falls into your soul. All right, your soul. Okay, and spirit, of course, is it's your connection between you and God. All right, that's your
Mhm.
spirit. But soul is your mind, will, and emotion. Okay, your mind, your will, all right, and your emotion. So that's where your soul falls in, right? Psychological and emotional part of your existence. Now the question is, Mark 8:34 says, "Is anything worth more than your soul?" Because your soul does the thinking,
Mhm.
your soul processes the emotions, and it shows you your will,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
Okay. in 3rd John 1 to 2, 1 verse 2, dear friend, I pray that you may enjoy good health and that all may go well with you, even as your soul is getting along well. See, my heart, my soul, right? See, your body, okay, as much as you love to take care of it, your soul is part of your body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Well, your spirit, your soul, and your body is you. Right?
Yeah.
It is you. So when you're talking about, hey, I have to get myself together, it's not just my physical self, it's my spiritual self,
Mhm.
it's my, emotional self, my mental, self, because that's where it correlates. Your social self, because that's, your mind, will, your emotions, okay? That has to, be better as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? See, even as your soul is getting along well. So, even the passage of the Bible says, you have to, or we have to, make our soul well. Okay?
Yeah.
Right? Or we have to, may it go better, may our souls be better. Right? Soulmate, someone you're attracted to physically, who shapes you emotionally and is suited for you purposefully. That is a beautiful way to say what soulmates are. Soulmate is someone you're attracted to physically, who shapes you emotionally
Ooh.
and is suited for you purposefully.
I like
Let
that.
me break that down. Right? Let me
Mhm.
break that down. Number 1, someone you're attracted to physically. This is easy.
Yeah.
Because your eyes can look around and say that
I like
that
that.
person is beautiful, that person's
Mhm.
handsome, that the person's pretty. Okay, it is the easiest part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, about all of this, right? About all of this, this is the easiest part. This is the 101s of looking for someone you like. Someone who you're physically attracted to. Okay, you have preferences. That's okay. That's normal. All right. Jared I remember him telling us before. Well, this was before, right? He wants someone with glasses. Right. That was Jared. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Jared, you know this, my friend.
Yeah.
You know
Jared
this,
says
right?
that as well.
Yeah, Jared knows this, my friend. Like, someone with glasses. Other people would love someone who's taller than them.
Yeah.
Other people would love someone who's not taller than them.
Mm-hmm. Or
Someone
like
who's
in the
shorter,
same-
or someone with same height.
Mm-hmm.
Jared's laughing at the comment. Right? There's that. Okay, it's easy. This is the most easy thing to pick out, right?
Sure.
Out of these 3. The second one, though, is where it gets
A little
a little better for you.
Mm-hmm.
Who shapes you emotionally?
Oh.
Okay, shapes you emotionally. I want you to understand this. When you're out there, right? When you're out there, you're trying to date someone. You're looking for someone to date. Okay, which
Mhm.
is, by the way, our topic is date for your soulmate.
Yeah.
Right? We're looking for that, and you think about this and you ask yourself, who shapes me emotionally?
Emotionally.
Some people we're all different people. We're all different individuals. We're all different. We have our different characteristics. Some of us are strong-willed.
Oh yes.
Some of us
There's that.
are emotionally stubborn.
Yes.
Some of us have some of us can be as dense as Mount Everest or something, right? As dense as a rock.
That's true. That's
All
true.
right? Some of us may be dense like that. So when you say this to yourself, who shapes me emotionally? I think because a lot of people would date right now just because they're attractive physically.
There's that. Yeah.
Period. That's it. Period. As long as they're physically attractive to my
They're
eyes,
fine.
bam,
Like,
that's
sure,
good.
I'm gonna date
All right?
you.
But who shapes you emotionally? Right? Finding someone who would actually, remember how I say about, you guys,
Having the same frequencies.
yes,
Uh-huh.
right? Going on the same frequency and all that stuff. Who, shapes you emotionally? Because, well, there's that though. I think there's that risk in dating where you get there's a possibility or a risk to be manipulated by someone,
Oh
right?
yeah.
And that's
I feel like that's
a lot of yeah.
I feel like it's part of like finding love.
yeah. It's
There's
one of
always
the
gonna be
risks that
yeah.
you. Well,
There is risk.
there is risks when you're dating.
Yes.
But I want you to understand that if you get to do this right,
Ah, yes. There's that.
you eliminate those risks.
Yes.
Dating is, it's not just about love and, what you feel. Because sometimes what you're feeling is, because, sometimes what you're feeling is, it's just, what do you call that when
Is that infatuation?
yes, there we go, infatuated.
There's
You
infatuations.
just get infatuated, okay, by these things, and I think, all right, a lot of times, okay, you have to understand when you're dating, it's not just about what your heart leads; it's where your mind to.
Mhm.
It's it's again, I would always say dating is a conscious thing.
Mm.
You actually think
Yeah.
about who you're gonna date, and
That's
you,
true.
you don't just go randomly like, oh, I feel like dating someone right now.
I feel
Like,
like
no,
I want to go
no.
out with you, but like, sure.
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. So you go like, hey, hey man, like you cannot do that, right? You
Yeah.
cannot go around and do that. So,
I feel like I feel like dating is like chess.
yes,
You have to take. You have to.
you have to actually take it like seriously. It's not
Yeah.
just something you take lightly
you have-
because
you have to do calculations.
yeah, because like these things, right? These things, could affect your future.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They
There's
could
that.
affect your future. So, it's better to choose and, to date smartly. All right? Anyways, going back. So, that sometimes you have the feeling of, people will tell you, oh, just trust your gut. Trust your gut.
Yes,
So, apparently, the reason why trust your gut is, has become a saying. Is apparently dopamine. Okay, dopamine, which is our happy hormone.
Ah, yeah.
Right? The happy hormone that we got. It is produced from our gut.
Yeah. No wonder why people are like so happy when they eat.
Yes. Yeah. All right. It's produced from our gut. Okay. So, this is a different topic, but the reason why they said clean your gut, because if your gut is healthy, you're gonna be healthy. You're gonna be happy.
Mhm.
All right. I think that has to do with a lot of people who eat very bad and who don't eat healthy and they're sad. I think that
That's true.
plays a big factor. But anyways, that's a different topic. All right. A lot of us would choose this chain reaction, because when you get butterflies in your stomach, you're happy and all that stuff,
Mhm.
right? That's your dopamine coming out of your gut, all right? But, you cannot let that decide who you're gonna date.
That's true.
Okay, you have to understand because again, you being attracted to someone on the physical level, that's the easiest part.
Mm-hmm.
But you're getting, again, who shapes you emotionally. It's not just about, who's the most attractive, who's the most, sexy, who's the most macho person, right? You get to see it's about you, like who, does this person help me,
Yeah.
right? Emotionally, like, do I strive to become, to think better, to act better, all right? Lastly, which is, the best, I believe, is who's suited for you purposefully, all right?
Mm.
Purposefully. I think you have to understand that a lot of young people, when they're going to date, it's always, this person is, very beautiful, is very attractive. Next, he makes me feel like I am loved, makes me feel validated, makes me feel that I'm the one.
Ooh.
But you have to ask yourself, does this person help me want to be better? Does this person
Yes.
help me, encourage me to do better, to think better, to act better? Does this person actually, because, there's just these people whom you want to strive to be better for.
Mm.
Like, how when parents get their kids, right? When they have kids, all right? They want to strive to be better for their kids.
Yeah.
Same way with your partner or with someone you're trying to date. You gotta ask yourself, this vice versa, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Do I, Alright? It's not just the other person, you know.
Do I give her purpose?
Yeah.
Does
Like,
give
does
me purpose?
she or do they, you know, give me purpose? Do they, you know, you know, find, do they, you know, make me want to get better, or do I make them want to be better? Something like that. Okay. So, there's, you know, there are things you have to understand when you're dating, okay? Number one, okay, so how to date, okay?
Wow,
How to
dating
date.
101.
101, right? 101. But this is
Perfect. This is perfect.
yeah,
This is preparation
yes,
for next week.
preparation. Intentionality. Intentionality. Okay.
Alright.
A verse in Proverbs 16, verse 9 says, "In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." Okay. In Proverbs 18:22, "A man who finds a wife finds a good thing." Ruth 3:9 says, "Spread the corner of your garment over me." Okay. Alright. This is, you know, it goes there. Alright. And 1 Corinthians 13:5 says, "It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking." When you're dating, it has to be done intentionally.
Yeah.
You don't go out there and date because of the fun of it, for the fun of
Yeah,
it.
like, oh, I want to have a date right now.
Yeah,
No.
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 Yo, no.
No,
I
no,
think
no.
this is where toxicity builds up. I think this is where a lot of people's relationships go south. Is because when they first dated, there was really no intention to be dating that person.
Mm.
There was no intention at all, nada, no nothing.
Yeah.
All right. And when the time comes that, yeah, you try to find yourself dating because for the fun of it, or because, you know, you want this feeling of satisfaction, you want the feeling of being valued, because it's easy to be infatuated by, you know, someone complimenting you. If all you're wanting, if you're gonna go out there and try to date because you want to feel loved, you want to feel validated, you
I just want attention.
you want attention, don't date just yet. Don't date just yet, because if you're looking for attention, if you're looking for, you know, something else, again, we talked about this last week. If you're trying to go out there and date without you not being satisfied in yourself, do not date at all. It has to be
Agreed.
intentional. You have to be intentional with it. I'm gonna date this person. I'm gonna pursue this person because this person, blah 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 blah. blah.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? It's intentional. Next, clarity. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. 1 Corinthians 13:6. Speak the truth in love. Okay. Ephesians 4 verse 15. Clarity is love. Right? Speak truth. Okay, speak the truth. Do not, you know, I think a lot of people, well, of course, it's different when you're making the fun, quirky bola. When you're gonna bola them. When you're gonna bola them. Alright? When you're gonna bola them. Right? There's a
Yeah.
difference when it's fun and quirky and when actually beating around the bush. Alright? Because I think a lot of people are just beating around the bush. Most especially when they get to that stage where they're already talking and all that stuff. A lot of times people would just beat around the bush because they don't want anything too serious. They don't want anything, you know.
They just want thrill. That's it.
They just want the thrill. They just want,
Just
you know,
wanna experience.
that feeling of attention, that feeling of, you know, infatuation. It becomes very toxic from there. I think a lot of people, sadly, got experiences this. All right, okay, experience this in their life, and I think it becomes a sad thing.
Mm.
Right? It becomes a sad thing because you get to see people heartbroken. You get to see people's, you know, mood changes because of, you know, because of a game that people try to play. Okay, you know. But yeah, okay. Next, strategy. Okay, strategy. Interesting, right? It always protects and trusts. Right. Always hopes, always perseveres. 1 Corinthians 13:17. You know, when you're dating, okay, you have to understand that, hey, when I date this person, right? You cannot go, and, you know, like, huh.
Without a plan.
Yeah. Huh?
You can go out and just like,
Yeah, without just like, hey, I want to date you.
what? And then
Like, what's next?
What's
Like,
next?
what's
Like,
next? You know?
like I've never been in this part. And I'm like,
Yeah. Like,
What
what's
now?
next? Yeah. Again, it always protects, it always trusts, hopes, and always perseveres. You have to understand that you have to, you know, if you actually want this person to be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, you have to lay out the plan. You cannot just be like,
You
I
can't
wanna
let
date.
that thing just like.
limit testing.
Yeah.
Limit testing. No, yeah. That's true. It's not just like, yo, hey, I want to date you. So, what now?
What?
Like, what are you going to do about
What?
it? Like,
You're just
you know,
gonna be
you,
there doing that
you
thing.
take actual steps when you want to date someone.
Mm.
Right? You know, I think a lot of people would always say like, hey, what do you want to do on your first date? I think, okay, a tip for a lot of guys out there, I'm going to tell you now. When you're going on your, most especially on your first date.
Yeah.
Right? My dad taught me this. Well, taught us this. You're going on your first date. Be decisive.
That's so true.
What you want to do. Because the girl would always expect you to have something in mind.
Yeah, I feel like.
You cannot go around and say, no, what do you want to do?
What do you wanna
no.
do?
State
Where do you wanna eat?
what you're going to do. Most especially what you want to eat on your first date. I swear, you have to state that out.
Yeah, you
this
have
is
to
what
have-
we're going to do. It's example, we'll play bowling, we'll watch a movie or whatever.
We'll eat here.
We'll eat here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Be decisive about what you want to do. You cannot go around, okay? You cannot go around and, you know, you always say, oh, I want to date this person. And you don't have anything in the back of your head.
Yeah, they'll come up with like the famous restaurant. Di ko alam.
Yes, that. You cannot do that. You actually, hey, that's what I want to do. I want to do this. Again, blah. Does this sound cool with you? If it doesn't, think of another one.
You always have to
Alright,
have backups.
Always have to have that. Okay? For all the guys out there, for all those who wants, you know, to get on a date, alright? Do that, okay? Be decisive about what you guys want, alright? Because the girls would appreciate that, okay? Girls would appreciate someone who is decisive, who is headstrong, okay? They wouldn't want someone who's, you know, I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know. Like, you, what do you want? No, you gotta actually, like, hey, this, doing this. Okay? Right, again, strategy. Okay? If you're gonna date someone, you can't just go out there blindly and, you know, okay, date someone. First, before actually trying to date someone, work on yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Work on yourself. Make sure you're right for that person.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? Because again, it cannot just be a one-way flow, right? Because you would want them. It's not just you want. Okay, the person has. Oh, what if the person already met the standards? Do you meet the standards?
Oh, yeah,
You have to
there's
understand that. Like, do you meet the standards before dating anyone? I think that's what I should have said first.
Yeah, it's double
Alright?
standard.
Yeah, it cannot just be them. You yourself, you have to ask yourself, am I ready to date someone? It cannot
Mhm.
just go in like, oh no,
I feel like dating right now.
I feel like dating right now. No, you have to ask yourself, like, am I ready to date? Am I mentally stable? Am I emotionally stable? Am I financially stable? Because
Oh.
again, if you're dating, it involves money.
That's
right?
true.
So you cannot just go around like, hey, mom,
Mom, can you give me? Mom, can you spot me?
yeah, spot me. Do
Spot
this.
me.
No, alright. If you're gonna
I
date
mean, like,
someone.
I mean, there are like parents who are actually
Yeah, who would want?
supportive.
Yes,
yeah, like
supportive.
I want you to date.
I
That's something
understand
like-
that.
There's some
There are
parents like
those,
that.
but you know, you also have to, you know, find
Yeah.
yourself like.
In there's some parts where you have to be independent.
Yeah,
on
that's
that.
true. You have to like at least, you know, at least you, just a little.
Yeah,
even-
just
even
a little bit.
If
You
your
have
parents-
effort. There's
Yes, that's
put a little bit of effort.
Okay, and lastly is again timely. We had intentionality, clarity, and then strategy.
Strategy.
And now we're having timely. You have to time it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because like you're waiting or something. No, but actually like, hey, am I ready? Are they ready? Like you also have to. That's why there's a part called getting to know. Right? Like, right before dating and all that stuff, you have to ask yourself, like, hey, do I really want to date right now, or I just want the feeling of satisfaction? I just want
Validation
I just
or
want the
like
validation.
attention.
I just want the attention. You have to ask yourself, like, is this really? Is this really it?
Is this my time?
Yeah, is this my, is this my thing? Is this, or is it just because I'm feeling down and I want someone to be come be lonely with me, right? No, you have to ask yourself that, right? You have to ask yourself like, okay. You have to ask yourself like, do I date this person? Or how do I Same thing if you're a woman. Like you have to ask yourself, like, am I ready for this man? Right? You have to, again, that's the reason why people choose who they're actually dating. Right? It's not just Pana, I want to date you. Pana, I want to date you.
Let's date.
Hey, you're very attractive. Let's date.
Let's go out.
It's not just, it's not just something that goes around lightly. You have to actually like, hey, do I want this man? Okay, if let's say you do want to have kids, do I want this man to be the father of my kids?
Do I see myself in the future?
Yes.
With
Do I
this
see
person?
myself in the future with this person?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does this person again give me purpose? Does this person make me want to be better? Want me to do better? Want me to act better? All right. What's up, Morgan? All right. Yeah, you have to ask yourself that. Like, am I, actually ready? Not just, I feel lonely. Right? Maybe let's go on online dating and
Omegle.
Omegle, and let's look for someone. Valorant.
Oh my gosh,
Come on,
Valorant became a dating
come on, dude.
site. Oh
Come
my
on.
gosh.
All right, you have that, and you go. Huh.
I feel like people these days are not related to physical thing.
Yeah, no, I think you have to understand that the online dating scene is so much different
Then the physical.
from the physical.
That's true.
When you get to meet someone on the physical, you might be shocked about their traits, because people can hide their traits
That's
online.
so true.
When you
Can be
get to meet
deceiving.
them on, you get to like, this
Is this a trap?
person, this person is not who I am, You
This
get
is
to
not the
ask
person
that
I was,
yourself. Right? Okay.
I still prefer like old school,
Mhm. A lot of people would think that too. Well, there's some those who appreciate the old school way
Yeah.
of dating.
Yeah.
A lot of people have incorporated. A lot of people have moved to the new form way of dating, of online and all that stuff. A good person, though, a smart person, would incorporate both. ends.
Yes. I feel like both is like a good.
It's a good middle ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you have the effectiveness of, going out and, while continuously incorporating and mixing the, getting to chat together online, not missing out and all that stuff. It's beautiful. It's a nice thing. All right. Time to talk things a little bit over. All right. Okay. Did this little talk we have change what you think about soulmates?
Ooh.
Okay. If so, how? You gotta, we gotta ask yourselves. Because I think it did change mine, because I always thought like soulmates are like, because the way I described soulmates before and how I saw soulmates before was these two people who just happen to be meant to be.
Oh yeah. Same.
Right? They just happen to, to be meant to be.
Them.
It's them. Like, these guys are meant to be.
Yeah.
But, having to understand that soulmate is someone you're attracted to physically, who shapes you emotionally and is suited for you purposefully.
Mm-hmm.
I think it makes you think like, oh, so it's not all about you just being meant to be.
Think about it like Frozen.
Yeah.
You know how like Anna's like love is an open
Yeah,
door.
that's true. That's true. Like, Anna goes around and,
Prince Hans.
yeah, Prince Hans, who is this charming guy, right?
And
But
it's so
hides his intentions deep within.
Mhm.
I guess it's easy to do that, most especially now.
Yeah.
As well,
It's
during
online.
our online the dating scene. But yeah, you have to ask yourself. You have to ask yourselves that. You have to ask yourself that, like, You have to ask yourself, like, is this really it? Okay. Next, okay, dating for your soulmate requires intentionality, clarity, strategy, and timeliness. Okay. If you're single or dating, which of those 4 things do you need more of right now? So it's intentionality.
Which of those do you need next week?
Clarity, right? Strategy, timeliness. Okay. And how can you add them to your life? Whether it's a question to ask yourself, right? Whether it's intentionality, clarity, strategy, timelessness. You have to ask yourself that. Okay. And there's so much more. All right. And if you are in a relationship, you have to ask, how can you bring more of those four into your
To your
relationship?
relationship,
Okay,
yeah.
so, those beautiful things. There are those things. And I believe that you guys got learned something from tonight. Okay, I'm laughing because Seki in the back is doing something. Right? It's making us laugh. But anyways, we hope that you guys learned something. We hope that you guys got something. There's more to come next week. We
Yeah.
hope that you guys will be up and ready for it.
And
we can't
we would
wait.
love to hear more about
Yes,
your
we would
date
love
next
to hear.
week.
It is
How you applied these things.
It is the 15th, so we can't wait to see that. So hey guys, we'll see you guys next week. We'd love, we'd love to hear your dating stories, guys.
Mhm.
So hey, peace out, everyone. We love you guys. We'll
Bye,
see you
guys.
next week. This is Shift Happens. Where
Shift
Shift
happens.